global warming and climate change. Global warming. Global warming is a climatological phenomenon in which the global temperature is rising because of increasing concentrations of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Why Earth's surface is warming. Our sun, which is reasonably hot, sends us a mixture of various rays, which is composed for 10% of UV, 40% of visible light and 50% of infrared. When the incoming solar radiation arrives at the top of the atmosphere, it is directly reflected towards space by clouds and the various layers of the atmosphere. The remainder of this incoming energy is absorbed by the various components of our planet, such as atmosphere, Earth's surface, ocean, etc. Since the Earth's surface is colder than the sun, it radiates heat back to the atmosphere in the form of infrared energy. Most of the emitted infrared radiation is absorbed by the atmosphere and warms it. So, the atmosphere also gains heat and radiates energy both upwards and downwards. The downward radiation is absorbed by the Earth's surface, and the upward radiation is reflected back to space. As we know, our atmosphere of Earth is a layer of gases which contains roughly 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, 0.97% argon, 0.04% carbon dioxide, trace amounts of other gases and water vapor. Nitrogen and oxygen, that form most of the atmosphere, do not absorb the infrared radiation, so they do not contribute to warming the Earth. But the greenhouse gas molecules, mainly carbon dioxide and water vapor, absorb the sun's radiation as infrared. Some goes back into outer space, and most of the energy toward to the Earth's surface. Thus, the greenhouse gases warming up the atmosphere, and also the Earth's surface, which is called greenhouse effect. In this way, the Earth maintains a stable average temperature. Without these greenhouse gases, surface temperatures would be cooler, and many life forms would freeze. Thanks to this natural greenhouse gases, because it keeps our average temperature as comfortable. When the concentrations of greenhouse gases increase, then the temperature of the atmosphere also be increased, which leading to the warming of the Earth's surface. Because too much greenhouse gases trap more and more radiations that cannot escape to the space. As a result, radiations remain in our Earth's atmosphere. This causes Earth to warm up. So, the higher concentrations of greenhouse gas responsible for global warming. Contributors of the greenhouse gases. Both nature and human activities are the main contributors for the emission of greenhouse gases. Volcanic eruption. Power plant. Plants. Industry. Ocean. Transportation. Forest fire. Deforestation. Livestocks. Commercial and residential equipments. Impacts of the global warming. Global warming leads to long-term and devastating impacts for the natural environment, ecosystems, and human societies, such as drought, flood, storm, ice melting, etc. Effects on ocean and climate change. As temperatures rise, glaciers melt faster than they accumulate new snow. When these ice sheets and glaciers melt, the water flows into the oceans, and sea level rise. Sea level rise cause destructive erosion, flooding of wetlands, aquifer, and agricultural soil contamination with salt. Otherwise, rising water level helps to evaporate more water vapors from the warm ocean surface. Hurricane or cyclone get the energy for winds from these warm water vapor and leads to higher wind speeds in the hurricane or cyclone. Nevertheless, when carbon dioxide enters the ocean, it combines with seawater to produce carbonic acid, which increases the acidity of the water, lowering its pH. This is called ocean acidification. The rising temperatures, coupled with ocean acidification, affect marine species and ecosystems. Warmer water temperatures in ocean result in coral bleaching. When water is too warm, corals will expel the algae living in their tissues, causing the coral to turn completely white. Effects on animals. Wild animals and birds face new challenges for survival because of global warming. Due to drought-induced starvation, many wildlife animals shift their places for searching food and water. Birds also migrate to move from area to another area for their resources. Polar bears are starving because of melting sea ice. They need sea ice to hunt seals as their main source of food. Effects on human health. The human health is put at risk because of global warming. Rising temperatures in the tropics allow mosquitoes to thrive, causing the spread of diseases like dengue fever, Zika, chikungunya, malaria. Heat waves cause people to die of dehydration or heat stroke. Global warming solutions. Renewable energies, like wind power, solar energy, hydropower, have the potential to reduce global warming. Decrease the emission of carbon dioxide from industry sectors turned to reduce global warming. Planting more trees can play a significant role by reducing carbon dioxide from the air and releasing oxygen into the atmosphere. To avoid the use and emissions of CFCs or HFCs, a variety of climate-friendly, energy-efficient, safe and proven alternatives need to use. If you do like my channel, please subscribe, comment, share the videos to your friends and like them.